Hello guys, how you doing? It's Brother Mason here, and thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for joining me here in the Metaphysical Academy. I know it's been quite a long time since I've made some videos, and I'm gonna try to keep them coming as regular as possible. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd come here with something, a subject, topic, which I think is fundamental, something that really is going to help you, something that is really going to possibly change your life. I swear, it's and I put my money on it. It's something that is going to change your life today. So what I'm going to ask you is to just have an open mind and just bear with me for a few minutes while I try to explain what we are talking about. First of all, I need to remind you of who you are, because a lot of us, we have developed some kind of an insomnia where we totally forgot our reality, totally forgot our identity. Now, a lot of people, they identify themselves with their ego self, with their physical self. For example, the pigmentation of your skin, your ethnicity, your geographical location, where your body, the avatar, was born at, things that your parents have described to you, what your community have described to your family and friends have described and alluded to who you are as they describe you. And a lot of us, we identify with that. We identify with what we do for a living or where we are. For example, there's a lot of people when they want to get to know somebody, most of the first question they ask is, what do you do? What do you do? And most people, to answer that question, they answer by saying, I do this A, B, and C, or I work over here. I'm a nurse. I'm a policeman. I'm a lawyer. I'm this and that. They actually use their occupation to describe themselves. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what we are talking about: a lost identity. We have lost the identity, our real identity, which is our natural self. Now I'm going to tell you something. You are what's called a triune being. You are 3 in 1. You are your physical self, you are your mental self, and you are your spiritual self. You've got 3 bodies that you have, that you are occupying at the same time. Your first body is this physical matter, the avatar that you need to have to experience life in this physical reality. You need this body mass. You need this matter so that you can experience life in this physical reality. But there is another 2 extra bodies that you have, which is your mental body and your spiritual body. Now, a lot of people, they identify themselves more with their physical body more than they do with their mental and their spiritual body. Now, when I told you in the beginning of this video that this video is going to possibly transform your life, change your life, it's because of this knowledge, and this knowledge is really, really fundamental. What you need to understand, and bear with me here and listen to me carefully. What you need to understand is this: everything that happens in the physical realm or in the physical dimension starts off from the non-physical realm. So everything that you see appearing, existing, and manifesting in the physical reality starts off from the non-physical realm or non-physical dimension, namely the mental dimension and the spiritual dimension. And you know what? Here is the trick. Here is the tip. Here is something fundamental that you really need to remember. In both those realms, the mental realm and the spiritual realm, you exist there at the same time. Let me repeat that again. In the mental realm and in the spiritual realm, you exist there at the same time. So essentially, if you are going to be identifying yourself with your physical body, you have to remember that everything that you want, everything that you desire to have, you can create it in your mental body and into your spiritual body. In other words, there is another reality that is beyond this physical reality. And these two realities, anything that you create in your mental body and into your spiritual body, in your mental reality and in your spiritual reality, everything that you create will eventually manifest itself in the physical reality or in the physical dimension. So why does this information matter, and how is this going to transform your life? Well, basically, it's going to transform your life through the fact that you've got the power to create your reality. Most of us, we live our life on autopilot. We live our life according to circumstances, according to we just live like whatever happens, we're just gonna deal with it. But we do not create our day, we do not create our week, we do not create our month, we do not create our year, we do not create our life. But you've got the innate ability, inherent ability that is within you to create what you want and how you want to experience. Anything that you want to manifest into your life, you've got the power to create it and to manifest it. The fact that you are a divine being who has got the spiritual body and the mental body, most of us have forgotten this knowledge. This is the fall of man. This is what sin is. Sin has got nothing to do with eating the fruit or having sexual intercourse or anything like that. Sin is forgetting who you are, your real self. And your real self is your spiritual and your mental and your physical body. So when you've got all of those three bodies, when they are working together and when they're aligned together in sync, when everything is in sync, they become the Holy Trinity. This is the triune being. They become the Jesus Christ, the Christ that you are, or that you potentially can be, once you realize and once you align your mental body, your physical body, and your spiritual body. So let me go back to what I've just said earlier on. You can create anything that you want in your life, and you can manifest anything that you want in your life. See, your mind can create something by imagining. So anything that you want to exist into your reality, into physical reality, can be first thought by your mental body. You have to think, you have to remember, there's a hierarchy of the bodies. The physical body is right at the bottom, the mental is on the middle, and the spiritual is right at the top. So your physical body is the list of the bodies that you have. So you've got your higher self or your higher selves, which is in the mental body and the physical body. Excuse me. So basically, anything that you want to manifest, anything that you want to experience, anything that you want to see right in front of you in your physical body, you can't create. You've got the power to create it. You've got the ability to create it in your mental and into your spiritual body. What is it that you want? You want a new job. Create that job. Live it. Experience it in your non-physical self. Because this reality, this physical reality, this meta reality is just a shadow image of the mental reality and the spiritual reality. Let me repeat that again. This physical reality that we live in, that a lot of us identify ourselves with, is nothing else but a shadow image of the mental and the spiritual reality. So anything that you want created in your mental body, created in your spiritual body, created in your mental reality, and created in your spiritual reality, experience it, live it, breathe it, smell it, touch it in your mental reality, in your spiritual reality. Once you do that, it's just a matter of time before it manifests into this physical body mass, or into this thing that we call the physical dimension. So you've got this power that you have, and all this knowledge, everything that we're just talking about, everything, this is what the New Testament was all about. This is how everything was being taught in past civilization, all the way in the antiquity. They used to be told in mystery schools. Everything we are just talking about, this is what Jesus, the character called Jesus Christ, have been trying to teach people in the New Testament. Because Jesus Christ is you are the Jesus, you are the Christ. But you cannot be the Jesus Christ until you align your body, your physical body, with your mental body and your spiritual body. Once you've got these three working together, working in sync, you need to have that kind of synchronicity. Once that is happening, that's when you become the Christ. That's when you become one with the Father. And once you become one with the Father, anything that you want, you can create and live it and be and have it. Nothing is beyond you, because you've got the power to create it in your non-physical reality. We exist in so many rooms. In my Father's house, there are so many mansions, and two of those mansions is your mental body and your physical body. Is your mental reality and your physical reality. Most of us, we made the gross mistake of identifying our physical body with everything else. We think we are the body. This body is just an avatar. This physical world, like I told you, it says right at the bottom of the scales of the trillion scale. The physical body is just an expression of anything that has been created in the mental and the spiritual body. This is not the real you, but the fact that while you are living in this physical reality, you've got the power to create and to manifest anything that you want. You do not need to live your life on autopilot. You do not need to live your life according to mere circumstances. You do not need to live your life according to accidental situations. You've got the innate ability to create and live. Customize whatever what is it that you want? You want a new house? Create it in your mental body. Create it in your spiritual body. And live it, touch it, open the door to your new house in your mental body, in your spiritual body. What is it that you want? You want a new boyfriend? You want a new girlfriend? Meet that boyfriend, meet that girlfriend in your non-physical reality. Because everything that you create in that non-physical reality, eventually it will come to manifest in this physical body. So this is the power of imagination, but you need to live according to that which you have assumed, that which you've imagined, that which you are aspiring, that which you are desiring to have. What is it? Anything that you want. Nothing is impossible. You need to know who you are. But knowing who you are, like I said, we have developed some kind of insomnia. We have been in deep sleep. This is the fall of man, when we've forgotten the divine us, the divine God which we are. The divine God which I am, the divine God, that's what you are. And of course, indoctrination and religion and education all of the things, obviously, they have played a bigger factor by bamboozling you and indoctrinating you. But this is something that is a natural. There is something that has been given to you. Most of us, we are under the impression that there is some other entity outside out of there who we need to pray to, who we need to pay reverence to, talk to, be loyal to, give money to, give tithing to, and all of those things. And we think this outside entity is looking at us and watching our every move. This is what religion is giving you. This is where the bamboozling and the indoctrination took effect, because we have been duped. A veil of ignorance has been placed right in front of our eyes, and we totally forgotten the real self. But I'm here to tell you, because this is what we here at the Metaphysical Academy, we talk about ancient secret knowledge. This is esoteric and occult knowledge that was known throughout the ages. This is not something new. Back in the day, in antiquity, this was common knowledge. As a matter of fact, in the mystery schools, this was taught to everybody. All the hierophants and all the neophytes, they were all taught this knowledge. So I'm telling you, you can create anything that you want. It's not even a miracle. There is nothing miraculous about it. This is natural philosophy. This is natural knowledge, because everything goes according to the logos, or to natural law. You are a triune being. As long as you remember who you are, as long as you don't forget your identity. Because this is where the problem is. If you identify yourself with your physical body and totally forgotten your real triune self, if you totally forgot your mental body and your spiritual body, how else are you going to create anything? You're going to live on an autopilot. But you can, every single day, before you even wake up in the morning, you can create your day how it's going to be. What is it that you want to experience? What is it that you want to attract? What is it that you want to manifest into your physical body? You create it in your non-physical body, because your non-physical body, that's where everything is created. Everything is created in your mental body. Everything is created in your spiritual body. As long as you understand that you've got three bodies, you exist in the physical realm, you exist in the mental realm, and you exist in the spiritual realm. As long as you remember this knowledge, anything that you want could just be right in front of you. Nothing will be deemed impossible, because as a divine being of which you are the co-creator. You have to remember, we are a product of the absolute. There is nothing outside of us. We are it. You are part of it, that which you call God, architect, or whatever. Religion is giving it different names, but that which you call the architect of everything, you are it, and you are part of it. There is nothing outside of it. It's equivalent to red blood cells and white blood cells in a human body. There is nothing outside of the body, but you are part of those. You are the body. You are part of the body. You are the composition of the body. That's you. You are God in flesh. You are God in the mental body. You are God in the spiritual body. Once you remember this knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, the world is your oyster. It's all about imagination. Whatever that you imagine to have or desire to have, you can create it just like that. And it's not even a miracle. There is nothing miraculous about it, because we have forgotten our reality. We have forgotten our identity. That's why to a lot of people it might look like, it sound like a miracle. So I just thought I'll come here and share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is gonna make a difference. And please put this knowledge to test. Don't just listen to what I've just said. Try to put it in practice. Put it to test. What is it that you want? You want a new job? You want a new life. Excuse me. What is it? Whatever that you want to manifest into your reality, put into it practice, put into test. Think, visualize it, live it as if it has already happened, see it as if it's already happened in your non-physical body. You want a new job. See yourself in this new place. See yourself in this new position. See yourself in this, doing this new job in your non-physical body. Do you want a new house? See yourself opening the door to your new house, cooking food in your new kitchen, sitting watching telly in your new living room. What is it? You want a new car? Look yourself, open the door to your new car, drive the new car in your non-physical reality. Everything else, all those things eventually will manifest in your physical reality. This is the big secret, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully this is gonna make a massive difference in your life. And put into practice. Please put into practice. Don't just listen to me. Put into practice. Prove me wrong. Put into practice, and I'm going to tell you 100% it works all the time. So like I said every time, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, stay blessed and look after yourself and keep on smiling. So Boy Mason, thank you very much. Okay, bye bye.